This is Mike at Astro Apostle, just doing a brief video on the Celestron C8 SCT. I have it mounted on the iOptron GEM28 mount, and ordinarily you only have one weight, which is the black weight, but with the load that I put on it, I had to add an additional weight, which probably puts it over the 28-pound capacity for the mount. But last night images were okay at 60 seconds and 120 seconds exposures. I still haven't gotten processing down, so many of my videos don't include any actual processed images unless I really have something that's, which I would consider impressive. I'm using the Touptek Stellavita wireless controller, the SV165 guide scope, and the Touptek GEM28 guide camera. I had the Touptek ATR585C, but Copilot told me that actually the ZWO ASI 678C would be a better camera for this telescope. I mean, the images through the eyepiece are, rewarding, satisfying. I'm always looking to show show my guests and friends, relatives, what I'm seeing, to try to spur a little interest. I have the Celestron guide scope, the 7-inch field guide scope, just to help me align this telescope, which has been a challenge for me. But more importantly, this mount, this GEM28 mount. I mean, I've had it over a year. I haven't really used it. I replaced the polar scope with an iPolar alignment scope. But since I'm not using a PC, I haven't really been able to use it on the ASI Air or the Stellavita, so I'm going to remove it and put the scope back in. I don't even know if I could do any alignment since I'm so close to the wall. It's a pretty high wall, maybe even 2 feet above the wall. I generally don't try to image anything 2 or 3 feet above the wall because there's a haze. You can see it clearly during the day and definitely during the night. There's a cloudy haze now, but at night it's like a dusty haze, and it just kind of defeats the purpose in trying to shoot through that atmosphere. So I use the wireless controller to align the scope, and I mean the GEM28 protocol for the Stellavita, it's okay. It works. First there was a LX200 protocol that Touptek Techs advised me to use, on the control unit, but now the LX200 protocols don't really work. The system doesn't recognize the mount, so I have to use the iOptron GEM28 protocol. And with the right focal length, I'm able to get alignment. I'm able to get plate solving. Now, I have the Skyoptrix 0.63 reducer, and it has changed the focal length of the telescope from 2032 millimeter to approximately 1300 millimeter. Now, I originally asked AI to help me with the back focus, my back focus issue from there to there, which somehow or another, stupid me, I got it, 85 millimeter or 87.5 millimeter, and it recommended a focal length of 1144 millimeter. But when you do plate solving or even alignment, it gives me a higher focal length. So I'm using 1300 currently right now. And again, I took off the ATR585C Touptek camera and put the ZWO ASI 678C as the main camera. And so we're going to see. I'm not sure if I'll have to continue to use the additional weight since I took off that camera, or I may just have to adjust the two. But we're going to see. And again, if I can figure out this processing part, I'm capturing a lot of images and storing them, and hopefully I can go back and kind of figure out how to at least clean them up, sharpen them up, bring out some detail and contrast so I can put it on the channel. Again, I just ask that you leave your likes and comments if you have any questions, particularly about this mount. I bought it in lieu of the AM3 or AM5 at the time. They were pretty expensive, so this was supposed to be a budget mount for me. This iOptron, because I was using the SV Bony SV550 telescope, which I believed I needed something heavy, sturdy, and it was my go-to budget mount. And it's taken me, again, I hadn't really messed with it for at least a year. I have a GPS console attached. I have the 8409 hand controller attached. Even if I'm not using it, it allows me to slew from the app. I do have a wireless module, and I guess I could plug it in once I sync the location, GPS location, so that I'd have wireless connection. But I don't use the iOptron Commander app. I'm just using the Stellavita or the ASI Air wireless controller. So again, it even with the play, And it does have a little play in it. I don't know if you can see it kind of moving back and forth. Has a little play. You know, doing my routine, the play doesn't really affect my stars. I get, you know, fairly sharp stars. I don't have an EAF on this. I have a 3D printed bracket, but I kind of didn't like it. I don't know if it was because of the wheel or the belt. Belt was kind of stiff, kind of hard. Might have to go find a softer belt and put the bracket back on so I can do some auto focusing. So generally I have to do it by eye. I don't really use a batting off mask. But I mean, I get pretty good stars zooming in and zooming out. On a clear night, looks like we're going to have some clouds blowing in. So I may not be able to do any imaging tonight. We're supposed to get some rain maybe tomorrow or the day after. And then a couple of days of rain and a clear day, then another cloudy day, a clear day, and another cloudy day. It's kind of funny. This is a new location, so I can get a lot of sky objects in this current location of the yard. And I have some stone paving for which I was going to put the telescope on it when I really want to look south. But I mean, it's in the current position, it works well. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and help the channel to grow. Doing my best to build this channel for the beginner, for people who again, the C-Star C8, which is an 8-inch telescope. I mean, relatively speaking, guess I could get the 9 1/4 or the 10-inch or something larger, but I don't have the distance in the yard to put up a stone pillar and mount it and then build a shed around it or do something to keep from moving it, because even the mount and tripod with this telescope, it's pretty heavy, really heavy. So my plan is to get a telescope cover and put it on there and just permanently leave it right here. Then to keep moving it back and forth and in and out, waste. It's a waste of time. But again, please join or subscribe and give me your likes. Again, it helps the channel. And this is Mike saying clear skies at Astro Apostle.